Hello. Um, this is a video about two more easily confused words, and we're going to look at find versus find out. So, find has a few different meanings, and on the next two slides, I'm going to explain three meanings for the word to find. So the first meaning, it's the most common meaning, and it's also the simplest. It's, as you can see, it's a A1, and it's a synonym for discover. So we can use find to mean the same as discover. And it really means we often use it for talking about finding physical things or finding people. So we often use it to talk about a location of something, but you can discover things with or without your intention. So sometimes, oh wow, look what I found. And it's a surprise. But sometimes we find things that we really wanted and were looking for. And you can also find or discover where to get something or how to achieve something. So I'm going to give you three example sentences. The first one, I found my glasses. They were on my head. So you know how people walk around sometimes with glasses up here and then they forget that they put them there. And so in this sentence, we're talking about location, right? We're talking about discovering or remembering the location of an object. And sentence number two, we hope that scientists will find a cure for COVID very soon. And again, this is really a very close synonym now for discover, because we want them to discover this cure so we can go back to normal. And the third sentence, I wish I had found the time to visit the rest of the country, but we were only there for 2 weeks. So this is a really nice idiom, to find the time to do something. And I guess it means discover the time or even create the time. I wish I could find the time to study Chinese. So the second meaning for find is a slightly higher level word. It's at B1, and now it's to realize that something has happened. Um, it is still kind of similar to discover in a sense. You'll see that in the sentences, but it's something that you did not know before, which could be surprising information. So here's the first example sentence. We came home to find that our house was flooded. Um, so here in this sentence, the word find is really meaning it's like a discovery or a realization that, oh my God, there's water all over my house, that we need to call the plumber. And you can see that we have that after the word find. Next example. To my surprise, I found that I could easily deal with the questions in the exam. And again, this is a realization, right? You worked really hard in your exam, and suddenly it's like, oh, wow, I've got this, I can do this. So, this is a lovely realization to happen in an exam. And the third example sentence, scientists found that the new vaccine was very effective. And here again, it's a synonym for realize. So scientists realized that the new vaccine was very effective, so they gave it to everybody. And the third meaning for find, and this is the highest level meaning, this is at B2, is to exist or to be present. And it really means that something exists in a place or in a thing. So here are some examples, because that's a little bit strange. Many rare plants can be found in the Amazon. And yet, you could say, well, this is similar to rediscover or to just find this beautiful plant, but it also has this meaning of existence. So many rare plants exist in the Amazon. The next example sentence, vitamin C is commonly found in citrus fruit, such as oranges. So this is really another way of saying vitamin C is in citrus fruits. It's there. It's simply a part of an orange. There are lots and lots of vitamin C. And the final example, pandas are only found in the wild in China. So really, pandas only exist in the wild in China. Now let's look at the phrasal verb. Oh, there's a panda. Now let's look at the phrasal verb to find out. So this phrasal verb has only got one meaning, and it means to get information about something because you want to learn more about it, or to learn a fact or piece of information for the first time. And this is an A2 level phrasal verb. So 3 example sentences. Number 1, how did you find out it was my birthday? I never tell anyone. So the person who has found out about the birthday has learnt a piece of information or has got a piece of information from somewhere. Second example sentence, we didn't find out about the air traffic controllers strike until we got to the airport. And again, you could say here, we didn't learn about the strike, or we didn't know about the strike until we got to the airport. So it's got this meaning that you're learning something or you're getting information. And the last one, scientists have found out that the COVID virus has changed its form. And again, this could be substituted for learnt. Scientists have learnt that the COVID virus has changed its form. So, of course, you could have in here discover. Scientists have discovered that the COVID virus has changed its form. But it's slightly different to this idea of learning a fact or learning a piece of information. So the biggest difference really, I guess, would be that find out, the phrasal verb is about learning new stuff, and finding is about discovery and about place and location. I hope that helps.